Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Galletto Rossonero here with you guys. Today we're talking about Barca's sketchy financial crisis, guys. It's not just a rumor, it is absolutely true. They're indebted 1.3 billion euros. This week, Calciomercato.com having an article on it. There's a lot of articles talking about it. A lot of ex-players, a lot of coaches, a lot of team owners have given some opinions on it. And it's very much, how are they still allowed to go ahead with the Calciomercato and the soccer transfers if they don't have a penny to their name? So this summer, they had to take out loans from the bank, loans from creditors. They had to sell 25% of their TV rights for 10 years. They had to sell 25% of Barca Studios. And they're still thinking of selling more percentages to make more money. They've actually asked UEFA from the Champions League to advance them the money from the TV rights, and UEFA flat out said, no way, this is not happening. We're not advancing any money to anybody. You have to figure it out. And so right now, they don't fall under the financial fair play of La Liga. They can't make it. And all these players that they've bought, Lewandowski, Kounde, Raphinha, they signed Kessie, they signed Christensen, they've officialized the signings, but they can't deposit the contracts to La Liga. They can't officially make them play because they don't fall under the financial fair play of La Liga. La Liga starts next week, guys. How are they going to find extra money for this? So they're $1.3 billion in debt. Last summer, they couldn't sign Messi. And to sign the players that they actually bought, they asked the senators like Piqué, Busquets to reduce their wages in order to sign the new players. Well, guess what? They're asking these senators to do it again this year. Not only are they selling more percentages of Barca Studios and maybe some TV rights, but they're asking players like Busquets and Piqué to reduce their salary again, and maybe this year actually join them Jordi Alba and Ter Stegen as well. Will they accept? We'll see, guys. But it's a dire situation at Barca. It's not funny. They still owe 17 million euros in deferred wages to De Jong. They bought him for I don't know how many million euros a couple of seasons ago. He was one of the guys that was on the transfer market. They can't get rid of him. They owe him a lot of money. They actually re-signed Dembele as well. And so they have to make room. They have to sell some players. They pay Aubameyang. They're all on their way out. But right now, they're still there. And they can't actually deposit the contracts of all these new players. So it remains to be seen what they're going to do, guys. But there is no wonder why Barca is pushing for La Superliga. They would get more money. Obviously, it would help them. They wouldn't have these financial fair plays in the league to restrict them. But a lot of players and a lot of people wondering why this is permitted. And I got a question. Why are all these players signing for Barca if you know that they can't even sign you? Like, if you know they're in financial problems, I'm sure somebody's going to come and save them at the end. They're not going to go bankrupt. At least I don't think so. They're too big of a club. Somebody somewhere is going to give them some money. And I don't think it's as easy as selling the club like Milan did or Inter did or Chelsea did. Why? Because for La Liga, Real Madrid and Barca, the presidents are elected. They don't actually own the team. Like, they own percentages of the team because there's more than just one owner, but they are elected to represent. They're the president of that team. So I don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't think anybody can come and save them tomorrow morning and say, you know what, I'm buying all the shares. I don't think that's the way it works, at least from what I know. And so it's going to be very difficult, guys. And can we actually hypothesize a bankruptcy situation for Barca? Maybe, guys. If they can't sell these players, if they don't make room for them, it's going to be very, very hard for them. They asked President Laporte how he's seeing this, why he still keeps buying players. Apparently, he wants Bernardo Silva from Manchester City as well, another 75 million euros. And he said, guys, it's an investment. Because if I get good players and we win, we get more money. But what happens if you lose? All this money that you're throwing left, right, and center, like, you need to go sell these players again to make room for them next year. So I don't know how he's going to do this. It's very crazy as a situation. Gary Neville had comments about it. Lots of players and lots of coaches right now having comments about it. So not an easy situation for Barca. They're digging themselves a hole, and a big one as that. So we'll see what happens, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe.